Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are here with some more Undernauts today, and we're going to be continuing on. I don't even really fully remember where we left off. We were starting to explore a whole new area, which is super exciting. Um, this game definitely has some of its negative points for me personally, and a few positive points, but one of the most positive things is, like, I honestly have no idea where any of this is going, which is always a nice surprise, especially when you're kind of jaded with most video games and stories. Alright, we are gonna keep on keeping on and continue exploring this new area we just unlocked. We, like, teleported there and kind of initially looked around, but we didn't really get around that much, so. And I don't know if you need any special flowers to open doors or stuff here, or what. Okay, there was the woman here, and she needed something. We're just gonna kind of put that on the back burner and just continue exploring for today. Ah. Okay. Gold items to defeat them, right? Okay, and cool that they're kind of combining the whole lore about alchemy and gold. I got level 7. A lot of doors. So far, no combat here, which is actually nice. Ooh, okay, we got some elementals. Okay, let's try Geo. And then Hydro. They're pumping out a lot. All right. Ron's a fixed enemy. Yeah, we all know that one. Wait, what? There's like a ladder dropped there. Wait, did I miss a door? There we go. Yeah, well, that wasn't really anything. Man, kind of empty, alright. Dang it, I keep hitting the wrong one today. Alright. Or the same? Nope. Okay. Well, that's new. Okay. Stone mail. Okay. Yeah, neither of them really gave us anything special. Oh my god, what am I doing? Ah. Alright, let's go to the far back door. Oh. I just wanted to do a quick circle to, like, show the perimeter on the map so I could remember it. Ladder me! Ladder me to the sky. Igniting knife. Wow, we are using so many of these door keys. It's insane. Oh, sneezing. Okay, they're kind of just copy and pasting a lot of the stuff. Ooh, okay, we got jellies. Yeah, we need to go back and get more keys. Luck boost. Honestly, my mindset's not even on this game. I have been addicted to Mega Bonk for the last few days. To the point where I have I'd say over 50% of the stuff unlocked in there. And I only got the game, like, maybe 3 days ago. I have been... That is my crack cocaine. Oh, wait, no, we're all out of door keys. Frickin'. Oh, shit. There's, like, a whole other sides. I wasn't even looking at the sides. Oh, God. We're gonna have to get so many door keys. Ah. Well, we're gonna have to come back for even more, probably. Always pointed in the wrong direction. Dang it. Takes me to the tower! This tower specifically reminds me of a game. I can't remember the name of it. It was like a... I think it was a PS2 game. It could have been a PlayStation game. And, like, they were basically trying to do, like, this first-person exploration and then tied in with, like, a lot of cutscene stuff. So it's, like, almost if they were trying to do, like, a Tall Tale game, but with, like, first-person exploration of a city. Oh, my God. What was it called? Game Grumps did a video on it, like, quite a while ago. It's gonna drive me crazy trying to remember the name of it. It was, like, really, really shoddy. Or maybe it was the PS2, but it looked like PlayStation 1 graphics, even if it was on the PS2. I'm never gonna find this game. It's, like, obscure. Which, by the way, I also heard something the other day, and it kind of blew my mind. About, like, how, it was someone... They were doing, like, a review on a obscure PS2 game that I was just looking into. And they were talking about how this game is hard, and, like, really hard, for, like, real gamer-ass gamers. Kind of like God Hand. And I just stopped the video, and I'm like, God Hand? I love God Hand. It is a weird, quirky Japanese game that's, like, a character action game. And I was just like, is God Hand supposed to be difficult? That kind of blew my mind when someone said that, and I'm like, that sounds crazy. That game is not difficult. At all. Like, yeah, you have to be, like, I guess, okay with character action games, but that was, like, kind of it. I wouldn't really find that to be, like, a difficult kind of thing. So, I don't know. Is God Hand a hard game? I never really thought about it, and I played that thing, like, over 10 years ago. Hell, over 15 years ago. But I thought it was a pretty basic character, like, weird, quirky Japanese, like, character fighting game. Or character action game, rather. Alright, hold on. this climb. Climb up another one. We're just gonna keep going up the tower to see, like, kind of what happens. Oh my god, I almost double selected. Oh. Alright, this. Dang it. Trying to multitask here. Oh. Okay, I think this might be one of them. Restorative Max. Cup a noodle. Really? That gets art out of everything in this game. Okay, sorry, I finally found it. The game I was thinking of was Lunica, where there's like a city that you explore in like first person, and I believe it's for PS2, PlayStation 1. I'm gonna say PlayStation 1. The graphics are terrible. But yeah, inside here kind of reminds me of that. We got nothing from in here. But we need to crawl over it, though. I'm just gonna go around, open up all of these. Oh, well, I think we found it. Oh, wait, what? How am I supposed to get over there, then? Okay, hold on. It looks like there's... From one level down... Okay, there's ladders on the ground, but I don't know how to interact with them. Oh, maybe I just have to... Alright. I'm dumb. We have not had a lot of random interactions. How is this like, bro? I forgot I have ladder flowers. I'm so dumb. I forgot. That's a recent development. And that's what all the dropped ladders on the floor are supposed to show. Ooh, okay, we got a whole... Okay, we got a lot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fucking A, man. Magic barrier. Gamma radiation. Sweet, 3 level ups, baby. All right. All right, let's raise that. Can't hurt to raise those. Yeah, that's what it was. I thought the ladders were showing for the ground. I mean, for the giant pit in front of us. Alright. Let's do this. This is gonna be hard. Got okay, a recolored version of the spiders. I like the recoloring, but wow, instantly. Okay, holy shit. Jesus God, everything, most of this is missing. What the fuck? All misses. My God. Yeah, wow. So much misses. Like, good lord, couldn't even. I don't think our wrestler could even get a single hit in. That's insane. That is insane. Okay, so I think it's probably her moves. Like, this is definitely a game where, oh, you don't have the right weapon, so you'll never be able to hit this enemy, kind of thing. I feel like it. I feel like that's probably what it is. Okay, we have a move that can decrease evasion, I think. So we need to use that. What? Oh, shit, we don't have enough of that. Barely. Yikes. Okay, well, we found a person that's whooping our ass. Nope. This... Okay, this tower kind of massively sucks. Because there's so much extra walking that you don't really need to do, but because of the layout, it forces you to do it. Always having to walk around behind here. Oh my god. Okay, now. Ladder me. Ladder me to the sky, baby. Ladder me. Oh, well, we found the other one. What the shit is that? Okay, guys. Alright, guys, I have some bad news. I think I'm just gonna call it. We literally just got one-shotted. And honestly, this game, I've been thinking about stopping playing it just because it's got so little story or characters in it that it just feels like most of it is gameplay, which it's like, that's not a bad thing. I love like games with a lot of gameplay. Like, that's the whole point of it. And that's like the number one thing I complain about in a lot of other games like Genshin. However, this is just a lot of like grinding and just pathfinding, and also trying to figure out like weird kind of like puzzles that aren't really puzzles, but just like a hyper specific thing that you're supposed to do to move forward. Like, I don't really enjoy too much of the grinding, just because it's like I don't even see any of the characters like that we're going into fights with as characters. They're just, okay, we have like 7 moves that one person can use, rather than, okay, here's each individual person. But it's like, that one shot, it's like, how am I supposed to handle that? Like, grind? Like, I've already tried grinding in this game before, and it took me hours to get only a handful of levels. And it's like, I'm just not getting a lot of enjoyment out of this, just because the story is very minimal, which isn't a bad thing, but in this context, it's like, there's not anything else. There's exploring, kind of, but in a way that, like, I don't really find exploration that fun in this game. Combat that I feel is kind of just one note, almost. And then there's, like, no characters to really interact with or talk with or do anything with. So I think I am gonna call it for this game, unfortunately. I was gonna try to power through and see, like, okay, well, how long could this be? Maybe we're close to the end and stuff. But it's like, I just really don't enjoy this. Like, the exploration, I don't really care about. There are no characters to speak of. And the main story's kind of sparse. And I'd be interested in maybe watching a lore video on it. But, like, outside of that, there's, like, not much engagement. Because one of the big things that you need to hook into is, like, the world or the characters or the story. The world is just kind of flat and one-dimensional feeling. There aren't any characters, and then the story feels like few and far between. So yeah, guys, unfortunately, I'm gonna call it for this. Like, womp womp. I was hoping this would do better, like, for me personally. But yeah, like, I don't play a lot of first-person dungeon crawlers, but, like, I feel like this is a bad representation of that. Because I have played some, and they had side characters, they had a character, they had a world. But it just feels so flat. Like, yeah, I think that's just the best way to describe it. It's like, almost every aspect of this game feels flat. The music is great, And what little art direction we have on what few characters we have, I think is at least interesting. Like, the monster designs are interesting. But, like, good music and interesting monster designs just isn't enough to hold me in a game, unfortunately. So yeah, we're calling it for today. Super short stream, which I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna get back into Alan Wake 2, which is a game I've been thoroughly enjoying in every aspect. So we have that looking forward to tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know what's up next for us. Maybe we'll play Stray. That's the latest batch of games that is free on PlayStation Plus. So we'll play some Stray and just have a vibey fun time in that. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like, it is just not fucking like connecting with me at all. And it just kind of reminds me of like early PlayStation games where it's like they didn't really have side characters. It was just kind of like, here's a flat, like, here's a manual with like 2 paragraphs explaining what the story is, because it won't actually come up in the game. That's what this game kind of feels like to me. And there's like a reason why I don't play a lot of like old school games. Like, there are a handful that I do. Like when I say old school, I mean like before PS2, like early, or like PlayStation 1 and back kind of stuff. Because a lot of that stuff, it was very heavily like the story's in the manual and it's like a paragraph, and it's like, okay, like, it's if the gameplay is fun, that's great, but or if the story and the characters and the world is fun, that's great too. But yeah, everything in here just feels just so cardboard and just not engaging for me personally, unfortunately. Hell, I thought like Dragon's Crown, which we just got off of, that was very grindy as well. But it still had characters. It still had an amazing art style that locked me in. The story was, although hyper repetitive, was there always. But yeah, unfortunately, that is it for today. I have not given up on that many games, but I'm throwing in the towel on this one, guys. Yikes. Although I am willing to give a try some other games that this studio's put out, like what was it? What was the other one? It was like Ghost. All right, hold on. I need to find it. Here's the company. Come on, Google. Google it. Yeah, NG Death Mask. NG and Death Mask, I'm more than willing to give a shot. And there's even another one. Ranger of Sword City, I think is what it's called. Which is another first-person dungeon crawler, but again, like, I need to look more into it. I just kind of saw the art of it and thought, oh, I don't play this style of game that often, I'll give it a shot. But I did not think it was going to be like this bare bones, guys. Like, it's punishingly bare bones. Like, this is like raw, like, when I play this game, it feels like raw dogging a 12-hour flight. It's like, why? Why did you do this? Like, you could have had more, like, at the bare minimum, at least have characters. Other than the 3 that are at base camp and the 1 that's hunting you down. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm definitely willing to give other games from this studio a try, but like this was a real kick to the nads, unfortunately. It definitely reminds me, it's like one of those obscure PlayStation games that you never heard of, that you just randomly find, and you're just like, oh, I wonder why I never heard of this. There's a reason. Like, don't get me wrong, there's obviously, like, hidden gems and stuff, but, like, this is definitely, like, it feels like a PlayStation game that somebody forgot, because there really wasn't anything there, like, really engage with you, unfortunately. But yeah, this game, unfortunately, is an L for us. Yeah, that is it for day 1900 of streaming in a row. A short stream, a disappointing stream, and one of the few games that we are actually tapping out on. Just because, like, either one, I need to grind a lot to beat that guy, or two, maybe there's a specific team comp you need, or three, oh wait, actually now that I think about it, that might be the boss. Was that the immortal boss that you literally can't beat unless you have the other items? He was at the top of the tower, so maybe. But honestly, that doesn't change it for me. Like, this game just feels so hollow. It literally feels like someone had like a template for a cool UI design, some music, and then someone did some like cool like character sketches, and they're like, we'll build a whole game out of this. What's the story? Ah, they're in a tower or something and trapped. And that's it. It's like, but yeah, GG's for today, guys. Unfortunately, I'll catch you all tomorrow with some more Alan Wake 2, which we have been fucking eating. That game has been so good in every way. A little weird with how they implemented the DLC in terms of it just kind of randomly being on that TV in the middle of a level. I'm like, that's weird. But other than that, like, insanely, like, it doesn't even affect the game in any way, shape, or form. Kind of minor gripe. Been 100% loving Alan Wake 2. So goddamn good. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. Like always, links down below for my Blue Sky, my Twitter, and links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there, including most of the games that we play on here that we actually complete. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Yeah.